zone out of the community hall, but right now I can't. So, we're going to pick up where we left off on Wednesday when they released this. We're going to get back into our HRV start. We're on day 10. Let's do this. Let's do this, baby. So we have a whole bunch of stuff curing here. We have a bunch of stuff here. We've got a couple skillets. We actually have some of the new food. We have some of the new food. The new food. Good Lord. Somebody cannot talk. We have some of the new food that we can cook on us right now. As you notice, we have some peach pies, rosehip pies. We got some running river oats. A few other cool things. Cool, you can stream full time now. Had an interesting year myself. Lots of family crap made things difficult, but I'm out of the woods now. Well, that's great, Diamond Gamer. I'm glad. So anyone found out how to make fishing bait? Can't harvest fish, so how? Yes, you can. I made fishing bait already. See this right here? That's fishing bait right there. So when you have a fish in your inventory, click on it. There will be a button down here. There'll be a button between all the other ones that says harvest fish. Or that's like more options or something like that. Sort of like when you have, it'll be an action button. It'll be an action button like this one. It'll have like, there'll be a button in the middle. You click on that, and it'll give you the option to cut them into stuff. Well, that's where it was. I can't speak to your file, but that's where it was in my file, so.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
That's where mine was. Ooh, you know what I'm curious about? Here's what I'm curious about. So, I don't know. At least you can still play your file. I can't even play my file. Okay, I'm gonna eat my acceptable Bannock, Bannock, whatever it's called. I'm curious what this does. Let's see. I'm gonna eat one of these. So it did give me a headache. If I eat another one, does it like give me even more energy? Oh wow, that filled me up all the way. Holy crap, that filled me up like all the way. Dane be mad, annoyed. I'd bug report it. There's been a bunch of bugs that have been reported lately, to be honest. I've seen a lot of bugs being reported lately. But yeah, I actually found a fish here, and I did it. So what does the headache do to us? So I don't really get the headaches often. Headache from eating a sweet dish. So for an hour we have that. Is there something that does other things? Yeah, so, well, supposedly fishing right now is broken in general. You can't actually fish in huts at the moment. So fishing in huts is not a, ooh, back scratch. Ooh, hey Jimmy, how you doing? Well, I didn't know, because I know, like, headaches come with drinking go juice, and once you get done with the go juice, it's like, yeah, you can't, your energy all just goes away now. Have fun with that. So what I wanted to try to do is I wanted to try to get some more ptarmigans. I almost have enough to upgrade my bedroll. But I think what we need to do, though, here's what I think we need to do. So what I think we need to do is we need to go down and forge. We need to make our forge run. Unfortunately, I'm at 40 kilos. So we're gonna have to find a few things to leave behind. We're gonna have to find a few things to leave behind here. So I think we'll leave that. Leave some of the cattails because we can get more of those. How many heavy teas do I still have? I got a few. I've got 10. Oh, I've got 10 liters of water on me. That's why I'm so heavy. Oh, you got. Discovered some new systems in Starfleet. Can man, that scared me silly. Whole system is a worm of some sort. Oh, geez, that doesn't sound fun. Or I mean, that sounds like lots of fun. That sounds like lots of fun. So you gotta drop your water. And then you gotta pick it up. And put it on the counter. One. By one. By one. By one. By one. The old medication bug's back. Oh, that I don't know if that ever went. I don't know if that ever went away. I mean, I've seen that bug in the game for ages and ages. I mean, I haven't tried it. I hadn't tried it recently because I was like, well, it works, whatever. I don't ever really. Oh, God dang it! I can't even put the pills down. Are you freaking kidding me? I gotta drop those on the floor and put them on the counter too. Ugh. Okay, that's just I can't get annoyed. I can't get annoyed. I'm not gonna let myself get annoyed. The arrows could be dropped where the bear was at the time of despawning. This happened to me a while ago. Arrows were kind of levitating in the air a bit. Yeah, sometimes they do. I shot a bear 3 times, got mauled, and lost the clothing. Only have to go inside for him to despawn from a blizzard. Well, my arrows have despawned with him. Probably not, but good luck finding them. I just assume that those are going to be lost arrows. Woo! Came here with a tier 1, 19-month. I just assume arrows like that, Zephyr, just are lost. They're out there somewhere. But I just assume that they're never going to be found again.
Jamie22 just resubscribed for 19 months.
That just usually is a safe assumption, is that you'll never see him again. But you could try. I mean, if you know around the area that they were in, you could definitely try to go find them. Yeah, well, I know the reason behind the bugs. It's the new update. I mean, things happen. I'm not gonna be like too upset about it, I guess. I mean, it's kind of annoying, but at the same time, it's like, okay, stuff happens. It is what it is. No point losing it too much over it. Well, unless it traps you inside a building, then you can't get out. But, no point in, getting too upset about it, right? Unless it traps you inside a building, then you can't get out at all. But, I mean, yeah, you have a chance of finding them, Zephyr. Honestly, though, it's going to be...
I can carry much more.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be a tough road to find them. Okay. So we're at 36 kilos right now. We've got a lot of food stuff on us, though. See, these don't weigh that much, though. These don't weigh hardly anything. That doesn't really weigh anything either. I wonder what the odds of getting food poisoning on those is. One thing I could leave here, just because I'll come back here anyway, because I'm going to come back here and craft all my stuffs. I can leave most of my cattails here. Because I have food. And I'm gonna leave my withered carrot here too, because I don't have a recipe for it. So I'm gonna leave the withered carrot. Bye bye, withered carrot. I love you. I mean, these don't have a lot of food in them, but a couple hundred food on each one. And pies are gonna be a great thing for when you want to climb ropes and stuff. You're gonna have like instant energy. I don't care if I get a headache from it. So what? That's like insta energy. That's like freaking awesome. Oh, Araroth with a 19-month resub. Oh my goodness. Days cooking in Grandmother's house. No, we're going on a forge run now.
Aurora 605 just
time to go on a forge
for 19
run.
Months.
Well, thank you, Ororoth, for that 19 months. I do appreciate that very, very much. I'm gonna leave all this stuff behind. That's 99% cured. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Take those. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna bring my feathers too. We're doing it. We're doing the forge run. We're doing the forge run slash. Doing the forge. Dropped on Wednesday, off Blur. Dropped on Wednesday. We're doing the forge run slasheroo. Making our bow and arrows at the same time. Because we're doing it live. We're doing it live, I tell you. We're gonna do it live. Do it live. But yeah, they previewed the trailer on Wednesday, and then they dropped the update like right after it. It was like, cool. So needless to say, Streamloots Edition Long Dark will return, not next week because I'm gone, but it will return in 2 weeks after I get back on Wednesday because it kind of got interrupted. Kind of got interrupted a little bit by the uppity date. The uppity date, which was awesome. I don't know, Akeem was the update on consoles than yesterday? Because it came out on PC. I believe it was Wednesday. Today's Friday, right? Today's Friday, right? Right? I think it came out. It was Wednesday. Okay. My days are so off right now. It is Friday. Okay, cool. Cool. Just found the hockey jersey in Desolation Point. Just started a new run on Interloper, planning on doing a stream tomorrow, hopefully, if my internet improves for it. Oh, nice, Beastie. That's awesome. I'll go over and give you a follow. There you go. I'll give you a follow there. Boom. Go give Beastie a follow. Check out Beastie when they go live. Going live with some Long and Dark. I think so. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't pay attention very often either. So don't think anything about it, because that's why I was hesitant to be very confident about it myself. I was like, I don't pay attention. How can I expect you to pay attention if I'm not willing to pay attention?
Feels like night is coming.
Oh, that sounds fabulous. There's an aurora coming. Freaking great. I already heard the music. That is fabulous. Fabulous. Well, you know, the nice thing about an aurora, that we should be able to repair our clothing in it. Put those over there. I should be able to repair up some clothing, right? Right? Yeah. That's the ticket. There we go. Even though we aren't tired, we can repair some clothing while the storm is not raging outside. Because I ain't going out there with the wolves. I don't like to go out there with the wolves when I have a bow and arrow, let alone not have a bow and arrow. You know what I'm saying? Not this feller. Not this boy. I do not like to do that. Oh, and now I can't repair in the dark? But you're gonna continue going anyway.
Excellent.
Excellent. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. I wonder how fast this food wears down. That's at 37% already. Wow, some of that goes down pretty dang quick. Yeah, it looks like these cooked foods do not last very long, boys and girls. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna risk it. Hey, look at that, we survived. I risked it for the biscuit, boys and girls. Actually, I sort of wanted to get food poisoning so I could sleep for the rest of the night and then get up in the morning and not have any problems. But the game was not going to be kind to me in that way, I guess. So, oh well, life goes on. By the way, we do have a frostbite on us. I got a frostbite very early in the game. I didn't even realize we were... I wasn't paying a lot of attention, and it just sort of happened, you know? Just one of those where it's just like a accidental frostbite, you know? You're just like... You're not paying attention to what's going on around you, and you just kind of get frostbite. It's nobody's fault, you know, and I'm not mad about it. It's just I wasn't paying attention. I'm more mad at myself. More mad at myself than anybody else. Well, you know, when your fingers kind of fall off, there's usually no fixing it. Your fingers turning black and toes turning black and just not, you know, functioning properly anymore. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to fix it. I'm sure there's like somebody out there that, you know, you can probably get like some surgery or something maybe. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But I don't think frostbite is curable. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Hey Siri. Is frostbite curable?
Here's an answer from medicine.com. Frostbite is a curable, yet dangerous condition that can cause permanent damage if the blood vessels are damaged.
Oh, so it is actually curable. It is actually curable. Yeah, dangerous condition that can cause permanent damage if the blood, so basically I'd say we got full-blown frostbite. And if you can catch it fast enough when we have frostbite risk, that means that our stuff hasn't been damaged yet. But once we get frostbite, that means, you know, it's black finger time. As long as it's my middle finger and it's in the upright position at all times. That way the wolves will always... Where are they? Hold on, I heard the Ptarmigans. I heard him. I heard the Ptarmigans. I have to go see where they're at. Where are they? Where are they? I am sure I heard him.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
I was wondering if they're back over here. And I know they were here before. They're definitely not over here. God, I got another freaking frostbite risk. Good lord. What do I not have on? I don't have gloves. I just need to make a pair of gloves. I'm so annoyed. Yeah, so this is one of the spots that the Ptarmigans like to hang out in. I could have sworn I heard him. I could have sworn I heard those little buggers. Yeah, I think with the bow, if you hit, so if you miss with the bow, I think they'll probably scatter. I think if you hit with the bow, it's like the rabbits. They won't know you're there. Do I have a mag lens? I do not have a mag lens, do I? No, I don't. Okay. I need to do something real quick. Something I should have done a long time ago, and I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't do. And that is make myself a pair of freaking gloves. I should have done that ages ago, and I don't know why I didn't. Probably because I was so enamored and excited about the food stuff. So, does anyone else think it takes too long to harvest ptarmigan feathers? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's like 2 hours with your hands to harvest like 4 freaking feathers. You know what I could do in 2 hours with my hands? Ladies. Can you put that back on there? No, you can't. Okay. They do give a ton of harvest skill points, though. Alright, until we find gloves of our own, those we'll just have to do. What I'm wondering... There is one right down there. So they are right beneath me. That is a spot for him. Oh wait, no, I already mapped that. Oh no, that's the spot up there by the Milton. No, that's the spot. How is there a rope climb here? I'm so confused. Why is it showing a rope climb? Oh, you found a bed in Desolation Point. Nice. I always get so confused by this damn map. Okay, so, well, here, hold a second. I did put my hand wraps on. Yes, I did. I did. Thank you, Cindy. And hey, Zert, how you doing, buddy? I was trying to figure out where this rope climb is. If that's the river... Oh, no, that's the melted bark. No, okay, so we're mapping this way. That was behind us. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Nope, it's totally copacetic. I know where I'm at now. I was just... The map is always confusing. It always confuses me that... Okay, that basically at this point we are heading north. We are heading north out of here. We are actually heading south on this map. We're going this way, but on this map, we're actually going this way. Sort of, if north is the top of this map, we're going northwest. It always confuses the hell out of me. Silly game. Tricks are for kids. Yep, I'm near the farm. I'm gonna climb down to the Milton Basin, baby. Oh, yeah! Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, for the tens in attendance and the hundreds that may watch this worldwide later on YouTube, let's get ready to crumble the peach pie.
My fingers feel numb.
You're okay, bud. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Bump, 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 down the thing we go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Yeah, we're gonna go on a forge run. I don't have the ideal amount of metal on me that I'd like to have, but I'm not too worried about it. We'll find some at the train wreck. We'll find some on the way to the Forlorn Muskeg forge. We'll find it hither and thither. Time to Laura Croft this thing. All right, let's eat another peach pie. So we're at about half stamina. That actually gave us a good amount of stamina. I'm actually liking the stamina I get from those. Wow. That is actually quite a bit of stamina. Yeah, I get a headache, which gives me the blurries. I wonder, can the Reshi?
Oh, come on.
No, it doesn't do anything. Okay. I didn't know if that'd do anything or not. I had to try. I'm like, well, it helped with pain. Headache is kind of pain, right? I mean, painkillers help with headaches, right? Who wants to go visit Secret Tree? Who wants? I know you wanna. I know somebody out there wants to. Does anybody want to go visit Secret Tree? I want to go visit Secret Tree. Secret Tree. Oh, Secret Tree.
I need to drop.
Secret Tree. Hoo-ha! Let's go see the Secret Tree. It's got a secret that you all gotta see. It's so special that you'll bend the knee when you see Secret Tree. Oh, but before we go there, we have to grab a few more things. Sorry. Gotta grab just a couple more things here. No, don't worry, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We just gotta grab some sticks. Gotta get a little bit of catty tails. Ooh, I'm curious about something right now. Hold on a second. You know, I thought it would be too. I tried one beastie and it didn't give me any it didn't give me anything to treat it on. It didn't say like, do you want to use this, or this? Do you want to treat it on, you know, usually when you use it, it says, what do you want to use it on if you have an ailment? And it didn't give me that option, and then it didn't give me anything after I drank it, so I was sad. So it made me sad, man. It hurt my feelings just a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. All right, here we come, secret tree. Secret tree. Ooh ha ha. Secret tree. Ooh ha ha. Oh, I want to check something real quick. Oh my God. Oh, you see what I'm seeing? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Okay, can't do it in here. Okay, now I'm curious.
Might have to drop some gear.
Oh, shushabai. Oh, yeah. Now what I'm wondering is, can you do it over here? Hold on a second. I know you can't do it on the river now, but I'm wondering because this widens out really big on this side over here. I'm wondering if we can do something with it. Basin fishing hype for sure, Tonza. I'm gonna bring on a long run, I'd come here with like 12 fishing traps, scatter them all over the lake, and then just live off fish. Why not? What I'm wondering is, can I do it out here? Like, is this technically deep? Oh! Do you see what I see? A hole. I can put in the ice and I can fish some fish up so nice. How close can I get over here? Okay, so right about in here that's as close as I can get. Oh my God. Okay. So here's the deal though. Here's the deal. Here's the cold hard facts. You gotta have a full. You gotta have that. Was that my Chewbacca impression? Oh, no.
Come on.
You know, I got excited because it was Star Wars. That was my Chewbacca impression.
No power in the verse can stop me.
Hey, thank you for the follow there. All right, let's do this. Mustafa said Axel? How you doing, buddy? Oh my God, Becky. Look at that butt. We just put a fishy thing in there. Oh my God. Secret tree. I don't know, could I put it closer? I don't think so. I don't think this is gonna be deep enough in here. No. That's about as close as I can get it. Oh my God. Are you ready, boys and girls? I'm gonna show you this is the 8th wonder of the world that you're about to see right now. Because inside this cliff face lies something that they never want you to know about. Lies something that you should never show your children. It might get them too excited. That's the reason. Because there's secret tree. We worship thee, secret tree. We worship thee. We stand in awe of how powerful you are. in the rock face, on the snow. You are the most powerful of all trees. You shall stop every wolf. And you shall let us pass. You shall not pass. Ooh, I got a backpack here. That's nice. I like that. That is secret tree. I know, all that hype for a stupid tree in a cliff. I know. It's a dumb tree in a cliff. I got it. I got it. I get it. I know. It's just a tree in a cliff. Why are you getting all excited, Atheenon? It's just a tree. It's a tree that's sitting in a cliff. Nothing to be that excited about. Alright. You know, we could try to survive in here. Let's see, what's our warmth right now? Warmth bonus is 9. Yeah, we could try to survive in here. I'm sure that isn't a tree named Cliff. You know, it could be a tree. I hadn't really considered that. I had not asked the tree what its name was. So it could be a tree named Cliff. Or it could have been a cliff named tree. Really? Seriously? You're not gonna let me light my fire? Really? After all I've given you, after all I've done for you, game, you're not gonna let me light my fire right now. Dubes, how you doing though, buddy? I haven't stopped by streaming for much. What is new? What is the new update for Long Dark? Chat, can you explain, please? Will touch grass? I will explain if you want. So there's a lot of new things they've added.
Turned out pretty well.
You just saw one of them. I put a trip line out there for fish, which basically, other than having to make a fire so that you can actually, other than having to make a fire so you can break the ice without freezing your butt off, you can set that trap, walk away, come back later, and if the stick is upright, you've caught a fish. It's sort of like a rabbit trap for fish, which is great. Some of the other things they've done, they've added some new recipes, like some crude porridge. I don't know, can you heat that porridge up? No, you can't. They can make some you got some porridge they've made. You've got peach pies. You got some peach pies that you can make. They give you energy. They give you a headache too. Cooking oil that you can take around. They've got ptarmigans in the game now, so you can actually harvest these down feathers. The ptarmigan down. You can ask that you can add ptarmigan down to your bedroll and give it another 3 degrees max warmth. But if you do that, it then takes ptarmigan feathers to fix it. So just beware. By putting that on there, you have to use 5 ptarmigan's feathers to fix it every time. And each ptarmigan only gives you 4 feathers. So you do the math. You're gonna have to kill 5 ptarmigans just to get enough to repair the bedroll 4 times. So it's kind of a bad ratio in my opinion. Well, right now, Jolly Orange, the problem is that the fishing appears to be broken inside fishing huts at the moment.
Too much
from what I've heard. From what I've heard, you cannot fish inside fishing huts right now. Which kind of sucks. Because fishing in fishing huts is broken. Manual fishing doesn't seem to work. So yeah, there's a lot of cooking stuff. It's sort of the, and the thing is that it's kind of cool. It gives you more options at the beginning of the game. And there's been some people, of course, who are complaining about it. Oh, it's making the game too easy, blah, 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 wham, wham, cry me a river. But I think for a lot of players, it gives them more options. It's going to make the game more exciting for them. They're going to be happy to play the game. And that's what the goal is all about, really. I mean, you want to get your game out to as broad a base of players as you can. And to have some more options in it, like cooking options, different teas that you can make. By the way, you might have noticed I have a burdock tea. There's burdock root that you can dig out. You have to have a knife, a hatchet, or a pry bar, and then you can make it into a tea, just like the mushroom teas. And it will take care. It's a natural antibiotic as well. Also, be careful getting into some cars and looking at computers while having a torch lit because it puts out the torch. Well, just be careful about going into the community center because you can get stuck in there.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
No, we leave nothing behind, my friend. We're gonna go check out our fish trap. Oh my god, we got a fish! We got a fish! I don't care that I'm gonna freeze my butt off. Oh, hold on a second, hold on. Hold on, I can mitigate this. I can mitigate it. I can mitigate it. I can mitigate the cold. We got a fish! We got one! We got a fish! Woo! No, I did not. Then we can put our fish trap back down there. All right, we got a bass! We got a bass! So basically, Jonas, when you go into the community center, well, I have the save file open, Golden Shadow. I can't do anything with it. I tried getting in again as well, getting out again, but I couldn't. So when you exit out of the community center, at least on my file, and I don't think it's, and I've seen people having this problem in other buildings too. I've seen, and I don't think it's exclusive to the community center. When you exit out, it causes a problem and it crashes the game. So here's the button I was talking about, Wowdane. So you click on the fish, you go to actions, and you can make bait out of the fish. You can harvest it and make bait out of it. That's the only thing I've seen. We got some freaking fish. I'm gonna make some more porridge, by the way. Look at that yummy porridge, man. Yum, yum. Nice and toasty, hot. Yes, bait does expire. So the porridge takes my oats and it takes my water. But as far as I know, I think it's the only thing that you can use oats on anyway. Do the other porridges take oats as well? No, that's just stew. No, porridge is the only thing that takes oats right now, isn't it? Everything, well, unless there's a special recipe that takes. Yeah, I don't see porridge on anything else. I want to get some ptarmigan and make some broth, but unfortunately, the ptarmigan didn't have enough meat on him last time I killed one. Little bastard. I'm watching you, Mr. Ptarmigan. I'm watching you, bud. You know, you need, so for every broth, this is the kicker. For a broth, you need 1 kilo of ptarmigan meat. Guess how much I had? 0.92. So needless to say, it was a little frustrating. It's like, really? Really? By the way, all the recipes take a crap ton of water. And let's make some acorn grounds. And it does appear that the quality of the ingredients you use to make the recipes have some sort of it has an effect on the quality of the item that you eventually make. I believe you can use 2 together. The problem is when you're hunting them with rocks. If you miss or if you hit one, the rest of them fly away. So you don't get a chance to, you don't get a second chance to hit them again. So you can only get one at a time before you have bow and arrow. Once you get a bow and arrow, it won't be that bad. Once I get a bow and arrow, it won't be that bad. But for right now, it's kind of a pain in the ass because I can only get one at a time. which honestly is kind of annoying. But I get it. They don't want you to just be, I mean, if you could get all, because there's always 4 in a little flock. And if you could get all 4, that would just be way too OP, I think. So they gotta do something to make it a little less OP. Little less OP. Hey, Crisis Averted, how you doing, buddy? But yes, so those are a couple new things. That fish trap is a new thing as well. They also put in a in your recipes. Oh, there's also, if you got the DLC, there's this cooking thing that has level 1 recipes in pots, then level 2 and 3, and then there's secret recipes. There's 9 secret recipes that you can find throughout the world. And then in this area here, you have different fishing lures that you can make that will help you catch better fish. There's 4 new fish in the game, by the way. There's a fishing tip-up that you can make that will give you a better chance that you can put out on the ice. There's an improved insulation with the wrong icon, but improved insulation, which is an accessory item that you put in your accessory slot. It's basically a craftable head wrap, I guess you could say. And then there's the improvised bedroll, which, although it doesn't say it on here, it weighs 1.1 kilos and it gives you 8 degrees of warmth. But it does take ptarmigan feathers from then on to repair it. So if you do decide to put ptarmigan feathers in it, you'll probably want to have some saved aside to actually, like, repair it up later on. The recipes are on recipe cards from what it looked like in the video, Cindy. I don't know if they were on... yeah, I think the computers would have been a great place, too. I don't think they're on the computers, though. Okay, let's get a little more stuff cooking. A few more teas would never hurt. In the tab, it said recycle can recipes. Probably found in garbage cans, I would guess. I don't know. It's a good idea. It's all gonna be fine, boys and girls. It's all gonna be fine. All gonna be okay. Is every little thing gonna be alright? Yeah, it has been a little while, Crisis Averted. I just thought you just hated me, so you just weren't coming by. I get it though. I'm easy to hate on, so I'm very controversial, you know. I'm very controversial because I'm Old Man River. Old Man River's always very controversial. You know, back in my day, we had controversies all day long, and nobody cared. I'm sure you'll find all the recipes. I'll probably find them. I'm not too worried about it. I don't want those getting too We need this weather to go away. So you know what we need to do when we need the weather to go away, boys and girls. You know what must happen. You know what the long dark gods demand of us. The long dark gods demand that a proper circle of the hot, bubbly kind be laid out before them. Yes, Base got the fishing update and the burdock route for free. So the burdock route and the fishing update were both on the update for free. The extra cooking recipes, no. The fishing lures are, the tip ups are, the entire fishing update is free for everybody though. So anybody who owns the game gets that, and you can also get the burdock root, so you can make burdock tea. Just make sure once you put them down, and you go around, see how I'm just picking them up? I'm not even picking them up, I'm just jostling them, because otherwise they'll burn. And nobody likes a burned tea. Once they say hot, they're good to go. And once they all say hot, you're good. You're in the clear. You just want to make a round, make sure they all say hot on them. There we go. Just like me, they are hot, hot, hot. I'm jiggling the teas. Yes, that's what I do. I jiggle the teas, man. I'm a tea gigolo. But yes, Dissenter, some of the stuff is on the live servers for everybody. Specifically the hunting or the fishing update, which I think the fishing thing is one of the biggest things. We started in Hush River Valley on this run. HRV, baby. HRV, one of my favorite starting zones in the entire game. And you want to know why? Because I guarantee you, if I spawn in Hush River Valley, I'm gonna come out of there with a Mackinac jacket, a hammer, a hacksaw, a bedroll, maybe even a pry bar.
This gear.
I got a rabbit skin hat for free in Hush River Valley. For free. Yes, for free. Not kidding you in one bit. Not kidding you one bit. A free rabbit hat. When do you get a free when do you get a free rabbit hat, huh? Who gets a free rabbit hat? This guy gets a free rabbit hat. Let's go check our fish trap. Come on, Mr. Fish Trap. There's always a bedroll and a hacksaw inside the cave that has the wolf. So if you go in the cave that has the wolf, it is always there. Wow, this is a very, 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 very hard hole to open. So yeah, the cave with the wolf always has a box of matches, a bedroll, and a hacksaw in it. And then if you go to the smoke signal, it'll have a Mackinac jacket and a heavy hammer. It'll also probably have a whetstone, as well as a sewing kit. And sometimes there's a piece of moose meat too. But it'll have those items there at the smoke signal for you. I've got a fish on me, and this makes me really scared. I'm gonna sneak into Secret Tree here. Secret Tree, save me! Save me, Secret Tree! Don't let the nasty wolves get me. Don't let them get me. Pop! Hey, Kiwi! How you doing? Oh, so for those of you who want to know, if you have a fish and you have it in your inventory, at least for me, WowDane is not having this happen, but if you hit the action button, you can chop up the fish and you can get fish bait for your fishing trap. So that's pretty cool. or just for regular fishing, but for fishing traps. Looks like that went down to 86%. Well, you have to have yeah, oh dude, I know Chris is averted. I was giving you a bad time, my friend. I was giving you a bad time, don't worry about it. So, you have to have a clear patch of ice. It has to have a deep enough water underneath it. So like rivers, you can't do it in. Shallow areas around lakes, you generally can't do it in. You have to be out on the lake to do it. And here's the downside of fishing. The downside of it is that even though the tip up is there, the ice will fill in over it. So you have to go and whenever you get back to your tip up, you have to smack the ice like I did, and you have to free it to get the fish out. So it's not like you just go back and pick it up and no problem. You might take cold damage for it. Oh, look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I've seen commenters online, you know, already saying, oh, you guys are making, you know, you're making the long dark too easy now. You've added too much stuff into it. And it's like, oh, well, it's like, that's okay. You don't have to use everything in it. You don't have to use everything in it, folks. Just a small little hint. You don't have to use it all. Because I had somebody who commented the other day. It wasn't aimed at me or anything. I just thought it was an interesting comment. BK, didn't you just sub up? Yeah, and you have custom as well. Some people just like to complain, yeah. As my dad used to like to say, some people like to bitch and moan no matter what you do.
BK
like this guy here
just resubscribed for 52 months.
Commented on my video saying, Hinterland really totally dropped the ball and ruined the game. It is a camping simulation now, not survival. Even in Interloper, beachcombing is now a supermarket, and Acorns meat food is even more abundant. You don't bake a peach pie while cooking pancakes in a survival situation. If you do that, you're camping. What's next? You can make a chocolate fountain? That was his comment on my video. I know it wasn't aimed at me. I just thought it was humorous. It's like, okay, well then don't beachcomb if you hate it so much. It's like, don't beachcomb then. If it's that horrible, you know, don't ever go to the beaches. I mean, I didn't know people could have such a gripe against the beaches. I mean, I'd like a chocolate fountain. I mean, you know, when I play 7 Days to Die, I sometimes make the chocolate fountain. I'm sometimes the person who's actually making the chocolate fountain in 7 Days to Die. So, you know, there is a chocolate fountain. It's called dysentery. The Hershey squirts, exactly. But you know, that's the thing is, you know, people will always find something to complain about. Well, and that's the thing is that's the whole way I look at it, Fire Monkery, is that nothing in the game.
This gear is slowing me down.
The game, I like that the Long Dark gives you endless options, but doesn't tell you exactly what you have to do. I love that about it. That's one of my favorite things about the game. Is as long as you live, however you do it, it's up to you. You know, and I don't think more options are necessarily a bad thing. Heck, I was a big proponent, I still am, of having a limited revolver in Interloper. I don't think it breaks Interloper at all. I don't think it makes it any easier to have a revolver, especially if there's like one in the entire game that you can find. There's no cleaning kits for it, and you have like 15 to 20 ammo for the entire game. It's something you're gonna like take very good care of. You're not just gonna go shooting it off every 5 seconds, and you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna have a reason to go to Bleak Inlet. You're gonna have a reason first off to gather batteries, gather dusting sulfur and stump remover, and then actually you'll have a reason to go to you know, the other to Bleak Inlet and to Black Rock. So it's like, I like that they give us those options. I like that those are, I wish they would give us more. And also, you have to understand too, and I think I understand this, and I think a lot of people do, that they are appealing to a broader base of players than just Interloper players. And honestly, Interloper players get their panties in a bunch a lot, and I do this too sometimes, but, you know, we are very opinionated because we play and love this game like no other, and, you know, we have our opinion about how things should be. Like, Timberwolves absolutely, positively should not be in the game, because unless they could ever fix them and make them actually work, they should be removed from the game immediately. You know, poison gas should not be in a permadeath survival game. Things like that. So I've been critical too. But just to be critical over new stuff coming out because it's like, oh, it makes it easier. Just turn up the difficulty. Turn off any life regen. Turn off life regen. Turn on variant weather to the max. Make it have more blizzards, more auroras, and see how long you live. Just do no one gets out alive. Do an outer loper. Do whatever you want, just to make it harder for yourself. But I hate it when I see people pissing and whining about, you know, the game's getting too easy. It's like, well, you can use custom games to make it a lot harder than it even is. So I don't get it. Arrow condition increasing when stacking on others in backpack. That is a bug. That is a bug. Yeah, it's like, maybe they should go back to alpha graphics and game mechanics. It's like, yeah. Well, see, that's the thing too, is that you're not playing the Long Dark in a competitive format. So play it however you want to play it. I know people who like to play it just on Pilgrim and Voyager, because they just like to explore around. They just like to explore the game and see what's out there. They don't want to, you know, they don't want to struggle with wolves and bears as much. So, you know, they want to play it on the easier difficulties, and they want to gather a lot of resources up, make a lot of bases, and that sort of stuff. And most casual people usually top out playing Stalker. Most casual people do not play Interloper. Interloper is mainly people who play the game a lot. You don't see somebody who just casually plugs the Long Dark in once a month and plays for a day playing on Interloper very often. It just doesn't happen. Well, I just like to watch the world burn, so. And like you, BK, I like to complain about the complainers. I mean, to me, Hinterland is one of the best production companies out there. Do they have problems? Yeah, they do. Their communication's not always on point. But then again, I find it kind of refreshing to have a company that is not as polished and BS-y as a lot of the big companies are, that pump out games like Cyberpunk 2077 and make it sound like it's the greatest game ever, and the thing sucks ding-dongs because they're under so much pressure to do stuff. I mean, I find it refreshing that a company can be a little a little on the not cheap side, but a little on the lower range, I guess. I don't know how to put it. Where it feels more real, but you also know they genuinely are passionate about the project. They genuinely actually give a crap about their product, and they want to make it better. And are they super quick at making it better? Not all the time, but they want to. They strive to do it. They strive to make it better if they can. And more genuine, yeah, more genuine. It doesn't seem as phony. You know, when you get one of the big AAA company guys coming out on stage going, "Hey guys, I got some exciting news for you. We got a great new game coming out next year. You're all gonna love it. You better all love it, because we spent a lot of money developing it. So y'all are gonna love this new game we got coming out next year." Yeah, those kind of guys, those guys drive me nuts. I always look at those games and I'm like, no, I'm probably not. I'll see what other people think, and then I might take a hard pass. Oh, what is that I see in front of us? That's some dog. Give me that burdock fruit. Yeah. Long Dark needs more loot boxes. Oh yeah, for sure. It needs. But you know what Long Dark needs more, Crisis? Long Dark needs more microtransactions. Like, they missed a perfect opportunity. Canadian jersey shirt? That's a $2.99 microtransaction, man. You want to have that Canadian shirt, you need to spend $2.99 and buy it. You know, if they should have like a two-sided Canadian too. $4.99 microtransaction. I mean, you know, if you're a true Long Darkian, you'll spend $4.99 and get the double-sided wool too. Microtransaction. That's what Long Dark needs. All those bow skins and gun skins and stuff that they're just giving for free, those are $2.99 add-ons, baby. They missed the boat on that. They, you know, instead of just including it in the DLC, they should have been like, we're really excited. We're gonna put out some new skins for some new rifles and revolvers and stuff this year. Just $1.99 and you can get it yourself. Sarcasm, yes. I personally, I see microtransaction in games, and I just unless it's a absolutely 100% free game to play, then I'm like, okay, they got microtransactions. They'll get a few people who come in and buy stuff. That's how they make their money. Other than they're selling your information, by the way, too. Because when you sign up, you're actually signing away all of your rights to all of your information to that company when you sign up for those games. So even if you never pay anything, you are the product. So your information is the money they're making, and then the microtransactions just help them out even more. But you know, games that you pay. See, that's the thing is I hate games that you pay $50, $60, and then they throw in like little $2 and $3 and $4 microtransactions for different skins and stuff. I'm just like, are you guys? That to me is just like the scummiest thing ever. That to me is just so absolutely like, that's just, to me, that just turns me off from a game altogether. I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm good. Or a game that just comes out, and then, you know, a game that just has been released, and then they release like 3 DLCs that same week, going, well, you bought the base game for $49.95, but if you want to get some of these other cool characters, it's another $15 or $20 or $30. You know, it's like, really? Your game just came out. No. Yeah, your game may not even be good. Like, Wild West Dynasty came out, and they had DLCs already for Wild West Dynasty coming out. It's like, your game isn't even playable, and you're already putting DLCs out. Are you mad? Are you actually batty? I thought I wanted to play, started up the game, then just sat there. Nope, not what I wanted anyway. Oh, I'm sorry, Wildane. Did you see me with the fish? Did you see the fishy? I tried to show you the fish. The fish. What do you call a fish with no eyes? Fish. Yeah, pay to win is the ultimate evil. You did. I don't think I have any fish left on me now. No, I don't. I have no fish left on me, darling. No fish. I have no fish. I have no fish for you. There's no fish for you. Don't worry about it, Crisis. It's fine. Fine, man. You know, real life takes precedent, brother. Real life always takes precedent over everything else. You got it. You know, this, I mean, I've always told people, you know, watching my stream or me, you know, watching my stream or watching content on YouTube or anything like that, that's a luxury. And we're very privileged that we have those luxuries that we can take advantage of. But when you got real life stuff going on, you got to deal with that first. That's like the first thing you have to always deal with. And then once you got that settled, you can buckle down and do the other things that bring you pleasure and fun. Hey, Daisy Dog, been a long time. Good to see you. How's it going? There's a rope I don't want. I'm curious where and if I can fish in Forlorn Muskeg. That's what I want to see. That's what I am looking forward to. Well, it's Wildane, Crisis. It's Wildane. I mean, she's an oracle. She's a witch. That's what it is. She's a witch. She's a witch. I'm not a witch. I'm your wife. Only one piece of coal in here? Really? 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 I think I have a little more oil now, don't I? Yeah, because I cooked those fish up. Haha! I'm a witch! I'm sure there might have been some ptarmigans up there, but I just didn't want to look. I want to make my forge run before I start concentrating on ptarmigans again. I mean, it's been hell to just get 2 ptarmigans. Hey, you be nice to yourself, Wildane, or I'll come over there. I'll come over there, and the beatings will commence. Well, I'll send somebody your direction. I can't come over there, but I'll send somebody your direction. You be nice to yourself. Beauty is a fleeting thing. It's great when you got it, and it's gone too freaking soon. And the one thing you can always take comfort in, Wildane, nobody has beauty forever. No, beauty is something that everybody will eventually lose. Everybody will eventually lose beauty. That is the wondrous thing about life. So yeah, was I always jealous of the really handsome guys and the really pretty girls in school and stuff? Oh hell yeah. I wanted to be them so bad. But you know what growing up kind of ugly meant that I had to do? I actually had to grow a personality. Because nobody wanted to talk to me otherwise. Nobody wanted to talk to me otherwise, so I had to kind of get a personality, which has helped in life a lot. So, Guess what could be really cool? Ability to... Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Nope, can't do it here. I just wanted to check. As long as I have my coffee and internet, don't care about beauty. There you go. So yeah, I mean, you know, I think in the long run, not being super popular in school is probably a good thing. Roll call in session 4. I did not peak in high school, Chloe. I didn't peak in high school. Hell no. I was scrawny. I had horrible acne. Like major acne. Like scabby kind of acne. It was bad. I was horrified to go outside. I tried everything. I tried every cream, every tape, all the fancy things that they tell you to try. None of it helped at all. Not one goddamn thing. And I was skinny. I was like 170 pounds. I mean, towards the end of high school, I kind of started working out a little bit. That helped. That helped bulk me up. That's just because I got tired of being small. I mean, it's horrible when in 6th grade you shoot up to like 5'11", and then you're 6 foot when you're entering 7th grade. You're basically like a tall, gangly, uncoordinated monster that not that many people want to hang out with. 7th grade was probably my worst year I ever had in school. I think it was like the worst year I ever had in school. I hated 7th grade. 6th grade was actually pretty good. 6th grade was actually pretty nice. I like 6th grade. 7th grade, oh man. Seventh grade was bad. Oh jeez. Jimmy! Thank you so much, Jimmy. Oh. I don't have any coal. Never mind.
Jimmy719 just
Thank you for the 2 gifted subs going out to Purple Azumi, and Cassadar goes roar. Thank you so much for those 2 gifted subs going out to them. 2 very deserving, lovely people. Thank you very much, my friend, for giving those out. I appreciate that so very much. So yeah, in school, after, you know, I was pretty social in elementary school. It's funny, when I went to one of my reunions, all the memories people had of me was when I was in elementary school. 7th grade, I turned into a different person because I just felt awkward in my own skin. I didn't like myself. I wasn't into sports. I was nerdy. I like comic books. You know, I like sci-fi shows. I just concentrated on school and said, screw it. I'm not gonna do much else, and I just kind of clammed up. You know, I had a few friends and stuff, but yeah, it was I didn't really like school. I couldn't wait to get out of there. Could not wait to get out of that hellhole. And it's not like I was ever bullied or anything in school. Honestly, I never was. Never was bullied in school, ever. I mean, I never got bullied in school. I was really good at just blending in. Like I was the mole on the wall. Just, you know, or the bat in the corner, the bat in the cave. I don't know what you call it. I'm trying to see if there's anywhere on this ice that I can drill a hole. Doesn't look like it. Can I do one there? Nope, not even there. I was thinking, can I do one there? Honestly, growing up, I don't remember a lot of people even being bullied in school, and I was always on the lower social echelon of you know, of school. I was always at that lower echelon. I wasn't an athlete. I wasn't in drama. I wasn't a musician. I had my books and my schoolwork and my comic books that, yes, I did bring to school. I just had my own little thing going on. I never bothered anybody. Nobody ever bothered me. Maybe it's because I hung out with all the stoners. People just left me alone. Because most of the stoner guys in my school were pretty tough. But I didn't do drugs or nothing, and so they just had me watch the door, and I was sort of their lookout. And so they sort of, maybe that's why nobody messed with me. It's because they all had my back, and everybody knew, oh, we don't mess with him because he takes care of those guys. So maybe that's what happened. But Stephen, how you doing, my man? How's it going? And it wasn't like my stoner buddies didn't like offer me drugs. They're like, hey, do you want any? Or, you know, and it's so funny. Everybody always talks about how, oh, kids pressure you into doing drugs, and it's like, that was never my experience. The guys I was with was like, they'd offer it to you, but if you told them no, they're like, shit, fine, more for us. You know, they didn't care. They didn't give two shakes of a lamb's tail if I wanted to partake or not. They were like, hey, if you don't want it, we got more weed to smoke ourselves. So, you know, I just find that humorous that everybody's always like, oh, people push you into doing drugs. And it's like, well, no, not really. I mean, yeah, they'll offer it to you, but you can just say, I mean, I know it's cliche for the 80s because it was a whole Nancy Reagan thing. You can just say no. You can just say no. Which I found to be pretty applicable. I just had no, you know, I wasn't, it's funny too, because I think back and it's not like I wasn't like depressed. I wasn't super happy back then, but I wasn't like depressed either. You know, I did escape into my own world for sure, through books and media, movies, comic books, and that sort of stuff. But I didn't do anything that was too crazy nuts. I wasn't one of them kids. But then again, my parents kept a pretty tight rein on us too. My parents, I give my parents a lot of credit. They did a good job with me and my brother. They did a really good job with both of us. They kept us on a pretty tight leash. Didn't let us get away with nothing. I wonder, I see, the thing I'm curious about is, can I get food poisoning from this? Okay, I got a headache. Huh. I don't know if you can get food poisoning from man-made food, from the food that you cook. I mean, these are all 19%. I'm not getting food poisoning. I guess I need to let it, like, wear down even more. Well, I think also, I also think back and I'm like, yeah, probably one of the reasons I never got bullied a lot in school too is it was well known that in the 5th grade I got bullied one time, and unfortunately for this bully, he didn't understand that he was bullying a farm kid. A kid who spent a lot of time out on the farm with 3 other boys. And yes, I did end up in the principal's office, and I'm not advocating violence. But all it took was for me to smack him one time, and he went down like a ton of bricks, and I never got bullied again. So maybe that helped a little bit too. that might have had something to do with it as well. I used up all my cloth. That was not smart. I might have to rip that apart. Oh, I can rip that apart. That's another piece of cloth. So that may have been one of the reasons too I didn't get bullied a whole lot. Let's see. All right, I got my 2 cloth for that. I need more metal. Well, you know, us kids who grew up on farms back then, we kind of, you know, we were kind of, I mean, I was used to, I had been, you know, roughed around a little bit at that point. Let's say, we didn't like go out to hurt each other, but we would get, you know, we'd get in some scuffles. There'd be some scuffles and stuff. I mean, but, you know, my dad, for all of his faults, you know, my dad, for all of his faults, my dad was not a real, he wasn't a parent who was there a lot. I mean, as far as, like, there for us a lot, but, you know, one thing he did instill in us is that if somebody, you know, if somebody does try to do these things to you, here's what you need to do. And it's a last resort thing. And that's the thing, is like you have to go through steps, but you may have to have it escalate at some point to a point of that, because that is the end result, especially for boys. Not so much for girls, maybe a little bit more now than it used to be. Not so much for girls though, but for boys, that's kind of the end all, you know, result. And that's sort of that's like the final result. And I'm not advocating violence. I'm a pretty peaceful person most of the time. But sometimes things have to be done. Sometimes things have to be done, boys and girls. Hey, I'm doing good, Gaming for Life. I'm doing well. Where is my prepared burdock? There it is! Prepared burdock! I usually go for right uppercut to the lung. That does a pretty good job. Well, the bread basket is a really good place too, Jimmy. And I know that because I've hit there and I've been hit there before. And if you get the wind knocked out of you, getting the wind, I think it's so funny when people, you know, I see fight, you know, there's the whole, you know, getting the wind knocked out of you is one of the worst things, because you literally feel like you have no air. Did the HRV start run die yesterday? HRV start run yesterday die? No, that's what we're on right now. That is who we are on right now. I don't want to get pinned on a serious crime. Hell, I ended up in the principal's office. The thing is, my parents came down and talked to the principal and totally defended me too, because I had actually talked to them about it before. No. This one did not. This one did not die. Not yet, anyway. Prepared rose hip. There we go. All right, is that it? Prepared rose hips. Do I have no water left now? Oh, I have no water left. I was like, why is it giving me no options now? Oh, because I have no water. That would be why. I got 0.22. Hey, Greedy Gravy, how you doing? I'm loving the new update. For crying out loud, no matter what character I choose when making new game, I get Will. This will not do, Hinterland. What do you mean? You're getting him even if you don't pick him? What? What? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay. Hold on a second. I gotta see this. Something is wrong. Have you checked the integrity of your game files, Wowdane? I'm just curious. So if I pick an Astrid, If I pick an Astrid, what's gonna happen? I got an Astrid. Have you checked your game files, Wowdane? I think you have a corrupted file. Okay. Oh, you heard it yesterday? That people sometimes can't get Astrid? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, so it's Astrid until she talks, but it's... Oh, I see. I gotcha. So it's... You do get an Astrid, but it talks like Will. Well, what's wrong with that? Maybe Astrid has a secret that she's not telling us. I'm not saying nothing, I'm just saying. It is 2023, boys and girls. I'm just saying, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying. I think we got all of our teas done. I've got those acorns, but I don't want to cook them up, because that just is way too much water. Way too much water for my stuff.
Go.
Nothing's gotta go. You chill the heck out. I need some pies. Just eat some pies, for God's sake. I always think I'm getting food poisoning when I see that symbol. Okay, there we go. We ate our pies. We got some acceptable porridge. I'm not gonna eat that, because that's for making pancakes. I'm not gonna eat that, because that's for making more peach pies. By the way, when you make peach pies, it doesn't open this. When you bake peach pies, it doesn't open that, which is kind of cool. Alright. Actually, I need to pound down that. Make those into some acorn grounds. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jimmy! Oh my God. Giving out their 13th sub in the channel. Going out to Steppen.
Jimmy719 just gifted 2 subs.
Olaf Una. Welcome in, Olaf Una, for 13 months. Welcome, Steppen, as a brand new subscriber to the channel. Thank you very much for gifting that out, Jimmy. That was very, very nice of you to do, my friend. Oh, I bet you there'll be a hot fix probably this weekend, if not on Monday. I have a feeling they're right now assessing all of the things that need to be hot fixed, and come Monday there'll probably be a hot fix. Although I'll be in the Redwoods, so I won't care. Or I'll be driving down to the Redwoods, so I won't care. Which, by the way, reminds me, boys and girls, I will be going on my vacation starting Monday morning. I will be back on Friday afternoonish, late afternoon, evening. I probably won't stream until Saturday. I'm streaming Saturday, Sunday this weekend, but Saturday, Sunday next weekend, the weekend after, is probably the first time I'll be streaming. There is going to be a whole bunch of stuff going up on the YouTube side. There will be a bunch of content going up there. Some of it you've seen already here on stream. Some of it you have not. So you can go check that out. And get your fill of Ath that way. You can see the whole Ath that way. Well, I am not your dancing monkey, wait and see. I know you want me to be, but I am not a piece of meat. I'm not a piece of meat. And my side job's going pretty good, actually. I hit my goals for what I needed to make this month. I sort of know what I need to have each month, Wowdane, and so I made my goals for this month, and I was able to, like, you know, it's good. It's good. And then I got some good sponsorships this last month as well, which really helped. So yeah, it's definitely going pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with it overall. But yeah, Lyft has been pretty good to me. You know, I was able to make pretty good money in like 2 weeks. I was able to make what I needed to make in 2 weeks, and then I was able to go, okay, well, I'm good now. I can concentrate on what I need to do. So I think that's probably how most months are gonna go. I'm gonna need to just push it at the beginning of the month. You know, push it at the beginning of the month so I can get to the point where I'm not stressing, and then I can relax and do my other stuff. The problem down there, wait and see, is the internet. And the internet's always sucked down there. We can barely get it at the campground, let alone in the redwoods themselves. Because it's literally out in the middle of nowhere. There's no cell phone towers, no nothing. But no, it's going good, Wow Dane. I've been very, you know, I've been very blessed that, you know, chat here has been so generous, and very blessed that the YouTube part of it's going really good too. And now that I'm not shadow banned on YouTube anymore, the channel's growing again, and it's getting back up. It's getting back up in views and ad revenue. Not to where it was before I was shadow banned, which kind of sucks because I was on a good roll before I got shadow banned in late January, and that had taken so long to build, and then I got shadow banned, and it all just kind of like collapsed because it's hard to keep momentum. Oh Jesus Criminy! I thought I could get across that mother humper.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Are you effing kidding me, game? Are you freaking goddamn kidding me? What is shadow ban? They stop they stop promoting any of your content to people who are not already your subscribers. Basically, nobody who is not a subscriber to my channel was seeing anything I was putting out. So if you didn't subscribe to my channel, non-subs were not seeing my videos at all. They weren't getting promoted on front pages. They weren't getting promoted on suggesteds. They weren't getting promoted on, oh, you like this kind of video, you may like this kind of video. What is shadow ban? But why? The only thing I can trace it back to, Jimmy, is I decided to play LA Noire, which is kind of a mature game in the sense that it's like murder mysteries and stuff, and unfortunately it has some nudity in it, and so 4 of my like 11 videos for that got flagged as inappropriate content for most advertisers, and I think that it put me into the shadow ban list. They started flagging me as an adult channel, basically. And so they just stopped promoting my channel across the board. And unfortunately, that just like, it killed my channel. It killed my YouTube channel. And so LA Noire is still up on YouTube. It's all been moved to private content. It's only available to it's only available if you are a member of my channel at this point. I took it down for everybody else so that nobody else could see it. Yeah, but it just killed my channel. It literally just killed my channel. For a month and a half. For a month and a half, my channel did not grow one viewer. Yeah, for a month and a half, my channel didn't grow one person. And the reason and usually my channel's not a big, my channel doesn't grow like really big or anything. Oh shoot. Yeah, we're kind of dying right now. It's just how we are. My channel doesn't grow a lot, but I usually get like 40, 50 new subs every month. You know, because there's people who drop off and there's people who subscribe up. So I get like 40 or 50 new subs a month, which is cool for a small channel like mine. And for almost a month and a half, I got no new subs at all. Not a single new sub. I was losing subs as fast as I could get them. So I finally messaged YouTube, asked them about it, talked to them in depth about it. Actually, did it on stream, and just kind of got the runaround from them. You know, they just kept, you know, and I know it was probably a AI bot that I was talking to. You know, because it kept giving me the, we understand that subscribers are very important to you. You just really need to learn what your community is looking for in content. You need to really, you just need to really, look at your content and see how it compares to, you know, maybe do you know how to look at your analytics? And I'm like, I've been doing this for like 6 years. I know how my analytics work. I know how to look at them. I know how to interpret them. I know how to read them. I know what they mean. I'm not a dummy. I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. And so after, but the funny thing is, even though I felt very like annoyed that I had to go through all that, it felt kind of useless to even talk to them. Funny thing is, a week after that, I started gaining subscribers again. I started gaining subscribers. I started getting more people. So yeah. So yeah, I started actually seeing a pickup in my subscriber base, which I thought was hilarious. Because it's like, oh, so I actually had to call and talk to somebody just to basically, because probably what it was is a bot saw my videos and it went, oh, well, this stuff is inappropriate. We can't let this stuff, you know, this stuff we can't let fly. You know, so they just flagged my channel in general, and they figured, well, if he's got a problem with it, he can call and complain about it, you know? Ah! Hi, y'all. Hope you're enjoying the update. Has anyone been experiencing issues with shadows and objects looking super weird and blurry when moving after the most recent update? Been having trouble with it, and without seeing posts on it. I haven't had any problem with that. I've not had any problems with that, no. But how you doing, Sarge 3DO? Yeah, I haven't had problems with that. I had a problem, my character actually got stuck in the, my character actually got physically stuck. I can't leave the community center at all. And that's it. And that character's just lost at this point until they fix it. I couldn't get out of the community center. I tried, but the game wouldn't let me. So that kind of sucked. Because that was my character that I was doing the 100 Days in Pleasant Valley on. And I'm only on day 45. So that kind of sucked. Really, dude? I just don't want to, just go away. Go away. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone, you douche. So yeah, that's the only thing I've had a problem with. As far as lighting goes, I don't know about the lighting. I haven't had any problem with that. I haven't had any problem with lighting, per se. Okay, now you have pissed me off. No, don't go that way.
Not sure why. I feel
Really?
so tired.
Really? Probably because you're tired, you big dummy. Frostbite. Oh my god, my clothes are frozen? Since when? I slept inside next to a fire for 7 hours. For 7 hours I slept inside. How the hell? What the absolute hell is going on? I was sleeping inside next to a fire.
I think I need to lay down.
That is crazy. Now I'm walking with no pants or boots. Have I tried modding Long Dark? No. I don't mod games generally. I like the pure vanilla. I'm a purist. I like the pure vanilla experience. Long Dark doesn't need mods, in my opinion. It doesn't. There's no glitches in the Long Dark. There's only features. There's only features. They're features. That's all they are. But no, I haven't. I have never tried modding the Long Dark. I just never felt the need to. Just never felt the need to. Especially that whatever it is, multiplayer mod. I'm just like, why would I want to play the Long Dark multiplayer? Well, you know, one of the mods that actually sounded interesting to me, and I gotta be totally honest, one of the mods that sounded interesting to me was a mod that lets you fix the cupboards and fix the drawers in the houses. I mean, it's a purely aesthetic thing, which is about the only thing I'd ever want to mod, is just a quality of life thing. You know, but that's about it. That one I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool idea. That's kind of a cool idea. Yeah, that's weird, Kiwi, because it's never been that way before. You sleep next to a fire in wet clothing and they always dry out. So I don't know, that must be a new change or something. Because that has never been that way before. A jump mod? No, I don't want to jump. As much as I'd like a step up, I don't want to jump mod. They don't have jump in the game for a reason. They don't have jump in the game for a reason. It would break too many things. There's too many places that you could then go that you were never intended to go. I'm totally fine without jumping. Sure, I would love something where I could step up over a little bank of snow. That I would like. They depend on certain cliffs to block you from access to certain areas. So they basically, the way the game is set up, especially around the perimeter of all these areas, is that there's cliffs and there's snowbanks that are steep enough that your character's just not allowed to go up them. So you can't actually physically leave the area. I mean, it's done that way on purpose. I mean, they set it up that way on purpose. On purpose. Oh, you know why my clothing was frozen? Because I fell in the water. And I know, yeah, that's why it was frozen.
Never would have thought to look here.
Oh. I fell in the water and it instantly doused it all, and then it got so super cold and wet, and yep. And it never quite dried out. Yep. Okay. Alrighty, I'm okay with it now. On Poipus. It's on a Poipus. It's on a Poipus. My torches are just getting worse and worse and worse as I go. Sky sure is pretty, though. Look at that beautiful view. Look at that beautiful Muskeg view. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous, I tell you. Gorgeous. There's a deer corpse up here, too. That's gorgeous, too.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
I know you would, bud. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I will grab these because they're here. Can you give me a good reason to go to Forlorn Muskeg? Outdoor Forge. And it's just fun. The Outdoor Forge is the main reason I come here. It's in my opinion the best early forge in the game because you have no risk of getting cabin fever. You can't build up any cabin fever risk here. At all. Which doesn't seem like a big deal in the beginning of the game, but it will add up after a while, so. And if you go to like, say, a regular forge and spend like 3 days there forging up your knife, hatchet, arrowheads, doing all the other stuff, you can come out of that. Usually you go back to a place. See, usually once I've done that, then I want to go back somewhere, make my bow and arrow, make my animal skin clothing, and then I've spent so much time indoors that now I'm spending even more time indoors making the skin clothing and bows and arrows that I tend to get cabin fever really super quick. And then I'm sad. Then I get sad, Mom. But yes, the Spence family homestead here has a nice little forgety-borgety in it. I have no pants on. No pants, no boots, no socks, no shoes. Nothing. Wish I had some oil. We got 2 try. Oh, I do have an accelerant. Nice. Accelerate away! There we go. Alrighty, so let's drop the... Where's my frozen stuff? Drop, drop, drop. Drop. Hey, it's a gunsmithing book. Just exactly what I wanted. Because I love to gunsmith.
It's getting dark out here.
I know it's getting dark out here.
Shelter.
Just shush your muskies. It's getting a little dark. It's not a big deal. You're gonna be just fine, my friend. Fingers to lips, bro. Fingers to lips, my friend. Hey! Got some new boots. Yay.
Is it food or?
Is it food or? Well, it's dog food. I mean, it counts as food, I suppose. In a roundabout kind of way. I do need a good torch. There we go. Oh, we got a potential 4 people to play Bubble Party. Oh, dude, yes! Yes, are we starting now?
Stuff.
Are we starting now, Gameslift? Are we starting now? That's all I want to know. No. Oh, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait to play the Bubble Party. Bubble Party. Dude, I'm so sorry about this last Sunday too. I was in such a bad way. I like crashed out and I slept for so long on Sunday. Oh my god. My mom even came over to like wish me happy Father's Day. And I could barely crawl out of the bed to see her. So, and she's I'm it's nothing personal, but she's way more important than anybody else in this world to me. So, and I could barely crawl out of bed. I hope you had fun. Did they make you crash a lot? Did they get you good? I hope so. I'll be there this Sunday though, man. This Sunday I'm all in. I'm all in. So, okay, good. Well, this Sunday I am all in. I am in like Flynn. So, we will be rocking it. We'll be rocking it, my friend. All right. I need to get that plank out of there. How many hours do I have left of hypothermia? 5 hours. Okay, perfect. Nice. I like it. Are my clothes dry again?
I would do anything for
My clothes dry. Can I put them back on? I needed my bath, games. I need my bath, bro. I was feeling a little dirty. I was feeling like a dirty boy. I was feeling a little dirty. You know what I'm talking about. You know.
I be able to carry this load for
Oh,
much longer.
I was feeling just a little dirty. So yeah, I had to get my bath in. All right, see you in about an hour, man. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
I'm so tired.
57. It woke me up. It woke me up. All right, see you in about an hour, man. 57. Really? Seriously? What's the second number? Did I already pass it? Did I already pass it? Okay, what did I miss? That's 56. It's 56. I was looking at chat. Okay, then about 25-ish or so. Okay. I was looking at chat. I thought it was still clicked on that first number. I was like, am I going nuts? Am I the crazy one here? Pretty much, yeah. All right, 56:25. Oh, come on. Are you serious?
I could use this.
No. Yes. Okay, that I could definitely use. That was good. That was good. I like that. I like that. That made me happy. How many hours do I got left of hypothermia? I got 3 hours left. I'm gonna sleep for 4, and then we forge. I'm gonna sleep for 4, and then we forge, boys and girls. Because then we won't lose all of our...
Through another night.
We won't lose all of our energy. Okay. So now we have regular energy. Regular energy now. Okay, so I got that. I got that. I got a little bit of coal in that. We got 123 degrees on the fire. So we're going to add 2 coal. We got a little bit of reclaimed wood. We're gonna let it heat up. We're gonna let it get a little warm while we go up here and break down this crate real quick. Because that's how we roll. We get our accelerant from that. There we are. We're gonna come down here. We're gonna break this plank down because it always bothers me. I hate that extra plank. And we're gonna break that plank down there because it bothers me too. And then we're gonna see what we can do here. How much metal do I have now? I have 8 pieces of metal. You know what 8 pieces of metal will give me? It'll give me a hammer, or a hatchet, and a knife. And that's it. I kid you not. I didn't bring a lot of metal over with me. I was very negligent. But you know, the nice thing is, I have a secret. A secret. I got a secret. It's my true identity. I've got a little secret I want to tell you. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put pot down here. And I got a little secret. I got extra pry bar on me, so we're gonna rip that apart. Get a couple pieces of metal that way. And then we're gonna put a little water. We're gonna put a little water in here. And then we got a hacksaw. We're gonna take that apart. Oh, I thought he got the deer. I was like, ooh, free deer. No, he didn't get the deer. That wolf was lame. He couldn't get a deer. We're gonna rip that apart too. I know you're hungry, man. I know you're a hungry man. Just chill out for a minute. We gotta do this very carefully because I used a lot of fuel up when I didn't want to. Alright, so let's eat it. Let's eat a little bit of our food. I'm gonna eat this nice, acceptable porridge. Yum. Let's eat a little bit of beef jerky. A few of these nuts and stuff. Little nuts and stuff here. Little nuts and stuff there. A little more nuts and stuff here. A little bit of water there. A little bit of tippity time. Coming in with that 20-month resub. Thank you, Tiffany, for that 20-month resub. Appreciate that very much, my friend. Thank you so freaking much. I appreciate that.
Yay.
Yay. That's what I say too. Yay. All right, let's make the hatchet. We need the hatchet. No matter what, we need hatchet and knife. Arrows are honestly the secondary concern. Hatchet and knife mean the world. The world. You have to have those no matter what. I mean, yes, do I want everything else? Yes, I do. I want it all. But we gotta have the basics, man.
Think straight.
Gotta have the basics. The basics keep us alive. Alright. Now, we can take what metal we have left over. Since we have some metal left over now. We have exactly 6 pieces left, which is great. Put some water in here. Get some arrowheads going. Get 4 of those done up real quick. And yes, I know we're tired. Yep, I know we're tired. Put a little more water in there. Make up another 2 set. This is gonna go super quick though. We only can make so many arrowheads. Put 1.5 liters in there. Make another. Oh shoot! I didn't know I could make another 2 set. Okay, that may boil off that water. That's okay. If it boils off, if it dies, it dies. How long we got on that? 2 hours? Awesome. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Okay, that's no, but that the good news is that the storm is almost over. Or the day is almost here.
Slow me down.
Shushabai. Shushabai. You're just fine, my friend. Shush. Shh. 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 Hey, Nugget and KSM. Excuse me, I'm yawning for some reason. I'm loving the new update, yes. Now I just have to find some more Ptarmigans. I'm not gonna sleep for long. I'm just gonna sleep for like 2.5 hours. Or 2 hours. Just enough to get a little rest back. Enough to get a little bit of rest back. There's wolves out here. They're very mean. They don't respect my personal boundaries. How long will it take to break that down? 1 hour and 8 minutes. That's awesome.
Looks like a new day is done.
I know. I know it looks like a new day's dawn. Isn't that awesome?
I could close my eyes.
Nope, you're fine. You're good. You're good. Put 2 liters in there. We got 4 more arrowheads coming, baby. Oh, yeah! I only played 20 minutes before I found out about the save file corruption bug. Yeah, I got that. I got the save file corruption bug. Oh, jeez. I lost my... well, one of my characters is stuck in the community hall right now. Doobs with the 2 gifted subs. 19 total in the channel. Shirey, Mystic West, welcome to the Ath Pack. Thank you, Doobs, for those gifted subs. My God, you guys have just been so generous tonight. I appreciate the resubs, the gifted subs. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so very much. As a full-time streamer, I value each and every single contribution. Believe me, from the smallest of bits to the biggest of cheers to the biggest of subs. Oh, and I can't put my water out like that anymore. Son of a biscuit! I just gotta drop it on the frickin' ground like a schlub. I drop it on the frickin' ground like a schlub, man. Watch this domain. Thank you for the posture check there. Yeah, so yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, my friend. What an up and down run this has been so far. Man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Jeez Louise.
So drained.
Yeah, I know you are, bud. I know. But we still gotta we gotta pick mushrooms, brother. We gotta pick mushrooms, brother. That's how it is. The mushrooms must flow. Hey, you bring light in. Hey, how's it going, Riney Beef? How you doing? Hello, hello. How are you both today? I hope you're both having a fantabulous afternoon, evening, whatever it may be. I am excited for this weekend. We're gonna have a lot of fun. By the way, tomorrow morning. Don't forget, tomorrow morning and every Saturday and Sunday morning, we're over on the YouTube side. It'll be this run tomorrow morning on YouTube. Come on over and join us. 8 a.m. Pacific, which is 11 Eastern, every Saturday and Sunday morning. It's our weekend with Ath. It's a very Athy weekend type thing. So come on over and join in on the fun. It's a super chill stream. We have a little bit of a smaller audience. It's a lot of fun. We just jabber jaw about everything and its uncle. We play a little TLD. we have a good time. And it's made, get a lot of viewers over there that we don't get here as well, because it is a more European friendly time, I guess you could say. No. There we go. So go check it out tomorrow morning. Then after that, we'll be back over here on the Twitch side in the afternoon. We got a whole lot of stuff planned since I'm going away next week. I'm dedicating the whole day to streaming here on Twitch. Usually I end a little early and then go out and do my driving. But we'll end it. We'll be driving. But we're going to be doing a whole bunch tomorrow on the Twitch side here as well. We got some 7 Days to Die, some Green Hell, some Forever Skies, all that stuff going. This is not no Aerial Angel. This is the one that we started on Wednesday. The one yesterday got the one that we were doing yesterday, the 100 Days in Pleasant Valley. That file completely got corrupted. Corrupted the file. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, that file's completely gone. And then on Sunday, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to be over on the YouTube side in the morning. Then in the afternoon, we'll be playing some Escape the Pacific. They have a brand new update out. We'll be playing Escape the Pacific. And we'll be playing American Truck Sim that evening with Streamloots cards. And so you'll be able to play Streamloots cards from our American Truck Sim deck on us, and there will be ways to get free cards. You can redeem mugs, which are down below. They're the Twitch points. You'll be able to redeem those for some cards, and we'll be doing it with GamesLift tomorrow on Sunday. So that'll be a load of fun as well. And hopefully this Sunday I won't lose $19,000. That's just I'm not a very profitable truck driver. I just gotta say, I'm not a very profitable truck driver. So it's Game's birthday next week. Next Wednesday, I think. Oh, my head is itching like crazy for some reason. I don't know why. It's Game's birthday on Wednesday, I believe, Righty Beef. And here's the bunker, boys and girls. If you've never been up here before, it's right up behind the, right up behind here. On Interloper, it never has anything in it. So don't get your hopes up. It's empty. But you know what it does have in it? It has a bed. It has a bed. And that's... Whoa, that's weird. It spawned me over here. That is so absolutely weird. It has a bed. Is the bunker at all levels? Yes. But none of the bunkers in Interloper have anything in them. So if you come to a bunker in Interloper looking for stuff, you ain't gonna find it. It ain't gonna be in here. Alright, so I have the down vest, and I've got that. The down vest is actually better than the windbreaker at this point, because I have a Mackinac jacket. The windbreaker has a little better wind protection, but the windbreaker's not that good at warmth, and this has better... The down vest actually has better warmth than the windbreaker does. So I'm gonna break down the windbreaker. Bye-bye. My day's been pretty good, Ariel. I've been up for a long time today. I passed out last night, like really early. Woke up about 1 o'clock in the morning. Got up and recorded. Did a bunch of recording today. Recorded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 episodes that are going to be going up on YouTube over the next couple weeks. So recorded a bunch of stuff this morning, and got that taken care of and out of the way. And now I'm just chilling out. Yeah, I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 more episodes of Dyson Sphere, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 12 episodes of Witcher recorded this morning before I streamed. So I got it all set up for when I'm gone the next week, and that way the members won't be and the Witcher is part of the members only stuff over on YouTube. So I had to get that done and get it out. I've been really lax this month because I've been super busy getting everything else figured out, but I wanted to get that done for the members so that there'd be more stuff coming out next week as well. But there's a lot of stuff coming out this next week. There's Dyson Sphere coming out, Civilization 6, my Butterfly Enigma series is going to be slowly released. I mean, I've already streamed it, but it's going to be slowly released over the next week on YouTube. For the members, Witcher 3 is coming out this next week. There will be videos that kind of scattered out throughout the week as well. So there'll be a lot of content over on the YouTube side coming out. Some of it never seen before. So that's going to be fun. The Butterfly Enigma. Oh. Then you didn't watch my Civ 6. You better go watch it, Rhiney Beef. Butterfly Enigma will rule the world one day. Nah, the Butterfly Enigma series is actually been really good. It's my first time ever streaming and playing Civ 6 for people. I played it once before, and this is my first time ever playing it for peoples. So, I'm actually going to leave the heavy hammer here. I have another heavy hammer in the farmhouse up there in the place. So I think I'm going to leave this one here. What kind of wood do I have on me right now? I do not have a lot of fuel. How does a Prime sub work? So, if you have an Amazon Prime account, in certain countries, dudes, there's certain countries that don't allow it, but if you have an Amazon Prime account in certain countries, you can link your Twitch account to that Amazon Prime account, and it allows you to subscribe to a channel every month for free. Now, it doesn't renew the sub for you. Once that sub runs out, you have to manually go and do it every month. So it's not a renewing type thing, and they do that on purpose because they figure at least they'll get, you'll probably forget at some point and not be able to, not be able to renew it, and so they won't have to pay out for it. So, so that's that's something they really sort of count on, is that you'll forget. So, it's one of those where you have to manually go in and do it. Like right now, I'm gonna go use my Prime sub over on Nelvara, since she's back in streaming, since she had her baby. So I had to go use my Twitch Prime on her, yeah. So it allows you to sub to one person a month, and you get to spread some love around, And Nelvara's absolutely lovely, boys and girls. She plays a lot of retro games, so if you really like retro stuff, I have known Nelvara since she started streaming on the channel. Or on Twitch, pretty much.
Letter.
And she's a really great gal.
First letter.
She just got back from. She took a few months off. She took a few months off when she had her baby, and now she's back.
What do you mean? You can't just know.
So yeah, go give Nelvara a follow. Go check her out sometime. She's really a lot of fun. She's a great gal. I highly recommend her. There we go. How do you do extra months? Extra months as far as what, for Twitch Prime? So with Twitch Prime, you just have to go in every month and do it manually. Is that what you're talking about? There's no like, you know, when you sub to a channel with like a credit card or PayPal or whatever, it just auto renews every month until you tell it I don't want it to auto renew anymore. With Twitch Prime, it basically is a one-time deal. Once it's done, it unsubscribes you from the channel and you're done. You may get a like email saying, hey, your sub to so-and-so ran out. Maybe you want to go resub with them again. But it doesn't ever do it automatically for you. Because they don't want it to. I mean, bottom line. They want you to have like, because it's basically from the day you use your Twitch Prime, you can't use it for another 30 days. So if you use it, say, on the 1st of the month, then if you wait and you use it the next month on the 4th, then you can't use it the month after that until the 4th again. And so they're hoping that you'll have enough lag time in there that they'll probably get a free month there where they don't have to pay it out to anybody. They do it for a reason. I mean, I think Twitch Prime should have an option on there where you just go, and you get some cool Twitch Prime loot drops as well. But I think I see extra months with the dance. Oh, 6 months. So after 6 months you get the little Ath dance. Yay for being 6 months. Whether you're Twitch Prime or not. But yeah, they intend to do it. They want that to happen because they know that you're not gonna every 30 days exactly remember that you need to resub to so-and-so. And so they figure there'll be a gap, you know, you'll forget, you know, for a week, or you'll go on vacation and then you'll come back and it'll be a week later or whatever. The drops are pretty cool sometimes too, though. You do get some cool little drops and stuff with it. There's some cool little stuff. They've had some pretty cool games that have been available with Twitch Prime as well. They offer some free games every once in a while. The Flame and the Flood was actually a game that I got for free from Twitch Prime, like long time ago. But the Flame and the Flood was a really fun little survival game that I picked up off Twitch Prime and have played before too. So. Alrighty, let's see what the weather. It sounds like bad weather out there. Makes me sad. So, not only did it sound like bad weather out there, it was. See, look at the lighting in here now. See, this is the thing that's weird. It's like the lighting inside changes over time. Something in the lighting is off. Let's just put it that way. Something in this lighting is off. Oh, I'll take that for sure. I didn't even realize that was in there, and this is here too. Wow, that actually is huge for forging. That is actually huge for the forge, boys and girls. Does that means if you come to the prepper's cache before you go and forge, that's like an extra 12 pieces of metal that you'll have to forge with. And that is huge. Huge, I tell you. And Johnson told me it was. You know what I'm talking about. Hi, Cretin. How you doing? How's it going? How's it going, Cretin? I hope you're having a good day, my friend. Welcome in. I like your little kitty high wave. Your kitty goes, hello! Oh, so Rusty. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, you better scatter, deer. I'm coming for you. Dang it. I wanted that deer so bad. Run over towards those wolves, and he didn't. Stupid deer. I wish I had a mag lens right now. Whoa! Jesus Christ. 18 months! And that exam's been studying for the last 6 months? Well, good to have you back, oh so rusty. You've come back at a great time.
Creating Amphibi just resubscribed for
Creating
18
Amphibi,
months.
thank you so much for the 18 months. You picked a good time to come back. Part 3 just released for Long Dark. I am now full-time streaming. There's all sorts of fun stuff going on. So yeah, you picked a great time to come back for everything, so... Oh, this run, we are only, we're only 18 days in. Only 18 days. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be really frickin' tricky. I didn't get Lily's pancakes in grandmother's house, no. Did not. Didn't find any recipes up there. Yeah, my job, I lost my job back in December. Well, I didn't really lose. I lost it in a way. My boss sold the business, and I had no desire to start at the bottom anywhere again. And honestly, the only reason I stayed as long as I did at that job was because I was loyal to my boss, and I wanted to help him out, and he was good to me, and he paid me well, and treated me well. And you know, and that was the only reason I was really staying. I really didn't, you know, I'm 53 now. I'm looking towards the end where I'm gonna be, you know, retiring at some point. And I've been wanting to full stream for a while. I never felt like I needed to go that direction.
It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Oh man, I have like an hour and a half of wood left there. I can take this plank here in 12 minutes. So, you know, I'm very happy though that I was able to kind of like do it, because it's like I'm sort of, you know, I'm following what I've been wanting to do for a while, but I just didn't really have the motivation to do it. So this is gonna suck. I'm gonna be able to make like 2 arrows. At most. At most. Maybe only 1. Yeah, maybe 2. Okay, maybe we can sneak in 1 more. Excuse me. We're gonna get cold. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be a cold experience. We have no fuel now, but we do have a bow. And we have arrows. We have a bow and arrows. It's not many, but it's a start. And that's what's important. That's enough to start getting us out of trouble a little bit, you know what I'm saying? What cooking level am I at? Cooking 3, I think. They moved everything around. Cooking 3. Woo! Hey, gaming for life, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I've been streaming a lot more hours, yeah. I've been pulling back a little bit because I'm not making enough streaming to, like, actually pay my bills and stuff. And so I have a goal that I need to meet on my Lyft and DoorDash driving before I can, like, fully do, like, full days of streaming. So at the beginning of every month, I have a very short, I kind of have a shorter stream schedule, and then I hit Lyft and DoorDash in the evenings, get a lot of that done. Once I hit my goals, once I've hit the benchmarks I've set for my living expenses, then I can sort of flip the switch and do more streaming and stuff for the rest of the month. So usually beginning of the month, for the first couple weeks at least, I usually have a little shorter schedule, and then I have a little longer schedule later in the month because I've hit my goals, you know, and that's gonna change month to month. But you know, you gotta make your bread. You gotta make your money so you can survive. Gotta pay the bills, keep the lights on, keep the electricity and the internet coming. You know, all that good stuff. So. Oh, you got 4. You got it because your fire went out. Oh man. BT, that sucks. But no, it's going good so far. I mean, you know, it kind of hurts. It kind of hurts that one thing that kind of set me back, and I've talked about it already today. One thing that kind of set me back is I was actually starting to gain traction on YouTube as far as monetization on YouTube goes, and I was actually starting to make more money on YouTube. And then they shadow banned me at the end of January, and now I'm making like a little less than half what I was making before that on YouTube, because it's now got to build all back up again, and it sucks. And I mean, it kind of took the wind out of my sails a little bit. It was a little frustrating because that was part of my equation to fit in, you know, and so to make it all work. And when that happened, it was just like, oh, really? Really? You're gonna do this to me? What is shadow banned? Basically, your content does not get promoted to people who are not your subscribers. If they are not your subscribers, people don't see your content. It just doesn't appear on their recommendeds, on their, oh, you watch this, you may like this. It doesn't show up on any of that stuff. And the reason it happened is that I had uploaded some LA Noire. I had been streaming some LA Noire on Sundays, which is kind of a mature rated game. I'll grant it that. It had a little bit of nudity in it. I flagged all the videos as, you know, this is mature content. It has these things in it. I did it all right. I did everything I was supposed to. But it got 4 of the 11 videos I uploaded were inappropriate for advertisers in most countries. And so I have a feeling that a bot just saw that and just slapped the shadow ban on me. You know, I had to get a hold of YouTube. I had to go through all the rigmarole of talking to a bot on YouTube, because I know it wasn't a real person. But I had to go through that whole rigmarole, talk to the bot, and then a week after I talked to them, my subscribers started to come in again. Because it started, and I could look on my analytics and see that my content was actually being, you know, seen by more people than just my subscribers. So it sucked because like I said, it just kind of took the wind out of my sails. Right when everything started going, it's like, you know, I was doing more content on YouTube. I was doing more stuff on YouTube. I started up having memberships on YouTube. Which, by the way, the memberships on YouTube are only $3 a month. And you get some exclusive emotes on YouTube, as well as that you can use while we're live streaming on YouTube on my channel. And you get some early access and exclusive content on YouTube as well. Right now, that is just a series of Witcher 3 that I am playing through right now. That gets pretty much daily episodes, daily like 30-minute episodes 30 to 40 minute if I run over on time. But that's being uploaded during the weekdays. But yeah, it was just kind of disappointing. You know, I wasn't even really mad because I know it's not like a person sitting there going, "Oh, I don't like his stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and shadow ban him." I know it's all just automatic. It's nothing, you know, and so it just makes me go, well, I just have to be very aware of the content I put up there, and I can have none of that. Like, I uploaded actually a Witcher 3 video. Well, the LA Noire is still up there. It's only for members, though. If you put it behind a paywall, they don't care. So if you put it behind a paywall, they're fine with it being up there no matter what content it is. If it's a little racy or has, you know, the mature themes of LA Noire, they don't care. But I even had a Witcher 3 video that I put up there, and the Witcher 3 is eventually going to be available to everybody. There are some episodes that already are, but I had a Witcher 3 video that went up there, and Witcher 3 does have some nudity in it, and I had to edit that video out to get the nudity out. I had to actually go in and crop out the sex scene between him and Triss because it was getting flagged as inappropriate in countries, and I was like, hell no, I'm not going through this again. So it's just made me very much more aware that I just have to watch my P's and Q's, make sure Mama Susan doesn't get too upset at me, and yeah, even as a subscriber, see, that's the thing, Laka, as a subscriber, you can still see it, but it's bumped down on the list. So not only does nobody who's a subscriber see my content, but even people who are subscribers, it's deprioritized in the queue so that it's at a lower station, and you'll see 4, 5, or 6 different videos before my content even shows up. So yeah, it just came at a very unfortunate time because I was actually starting to get some good traction on there. I was feeling good about it. I was like, wow, this is really gonna work. It was like part of my equation for like how I was gonna be making it, you know, not having my full-time job. And it just was like, oh man, really? Really? You're gonna do this to me? You're gonna do this to me? You're gonna shank a brother like that? Jeez. So, you know, I mean, I just wish they would be more upfront with it and send you some sort of information saying, hey, a lot of your content is coming across as unsuitable for advertisers. Just to let you know, this does make your content a little less visible to the general populace. So if you want your content to be more visible, you probably need to look at, you know, doing different stuff or editing it different. Hey, Alice, how you doing? Tomorrow's not going to be a hot tub stream, no. No. I got to head out to pack up for my upcoming camping. Oh, nice! Where are you going camping, Diamond Gamer? I didn't even know you were going camping. I'm going to the Redwoods next week, so I hope you have fun as well. So, yeah, you know, I wish they would just kind of let you know. But, you know, I think the thing that was most maddening to me is that when I started talking to the bot online, like I started talking to it, okay, that must have been a ducky hug. When I started talking to the bot online, the bot was basically giving me the whole, well, you really need to figure out what your subscribers are interested in. And I'm like, I've been playing Long Dark for like 5 or 6 years. I think I know what my subscribers are probably interested in by this time. That's not the problem. My subscribers are not my issue. My subscribers are still seeing my stuff. You know, and I'm even adding more content to the channel. If anything, my channel was growing. I mean, my channel went from mid last year. I can look back on my analytics for ages. From mid last year, my channel was getting 30 to 50 subs a month on average. That was kind of like the average. Because you lose some, you gain some. It just is how it's how YouTube goes. through either what purges or people just going, yeah, I don't know why I subbed to this guy. I'm just gonna get rid of him. You know, so I could look back and see that it was like 30 to 50 people a month would, you know, between subs and unsubs. And then like November and December, when I started really like kind of gearing up and getting more content on there, especially in December, I was getting upwards of like 100, 150 subs a month. And I was like, okay, this is going good. I'm actually putting some more work in, getting the channel kind of a little more polished, putting some thumbnails up, you know, doing all this stuff they tell you you're supposed to do that I've never done for years and years. And I'm seeing some payoff. And I was kind of excited about it. And then in January, it went really good right to the end of the month. And I got, you know, and I was like looking at it, I was like, oh, this is cool. We're getting close to 5,000 subs. And I was like, okay, that's cool. At my current growth rate, January is the month. I'm going to hit 5,000 subs in January, which is going to be great. Got to 4,950 subs. Didn't get another sub for a month and a half. I was at 4,950 to 4,959 subs for a month and a half. And I was just like, this is bullshit. Excuse my French. Excuse my French. But I was just like, this is garbage. What the hell is happening? And then I started to dig into the analytics more, and I saw that from the end of January, well, from December to the end of January, the new subs that would, the non-subs that would see my content went just on a steady decline. And I was like, oh, I've heard about this. I've heard about this. But Cole Pavel, have a great one. We'll see you later on, my friend. I was like, I've heard about this thing. And sure enough, that's what it was. I loved it when the bot was like, you need to figure out what your subscriber, what people are more interested in watching on Twitch. And I'm like, well, I know what my people want to watch on Twitch. They want to watch Long Dark. Stephen! Oh my goodness! Was your first gifted sub. We will be
gifted a tier 1
we will be
sub
gentle,
to
my
Nika
friend.
Goblin. This is their first gift sub.
We
in the
will be
channel.
gentle, my friend. We will be gentle. You see, hello. I know. What manner of person is leaving all those ruined churches around? I know. I want to watch you dance nude on Twitch. Connor J, no. No, this is it's not gonna happen. I know it's what you want. Now, Connor, that's supposed to be our secret, remember? I told you there's secret things that we don't discuss outside the family. That was supposed to be secret things we talk about inside the family, but not outside the family. Hey now! Ayo! Connor's my real life nephew, by the way, boys and girls. Now I'm leaving too much information. I'm now leaving the channel. Bye-bye. So inside the family, we talk about dancing nude. I mean, not only do we talk about it, it's just a common practice. I mean, you know, that's why we're going down to the redwoods. I mean, where else can you congregate in large gatherings in the forest and dance naked? I mean, come on. You know, that's just how it is. I mean, what did you think I was going down there for? Like, just like see trees or something? Come on.
Find someplace to escape this cold.
Yeah, Twitch has had a lot of Twitch has started to really ramp up a lot of the advertising. Well, they just came out with that whole new advertising thing. The what is it called? I forget what it's called. It's on our creator dashboard. It's the content rating. The content rating thing. Is that what it's called? When you go and you start up a stream. Okay, that's fine. I'm live. I know I'm live. I know I'm live. Jeez Louise. When you go in to change the stream title and stuff, you know, you used to have the mature setting. Now you have, like, content classification, where you can choose drugs, intoxication or excessive tobacco use, gambling, mature rated game, significant profanity or vulgarity, sexual themes, or violent and graphic depictions of gore and extreme injury or death. So they have those ratings because they want to make it safer for their advertisers. That's what it's all about. It's all about appeasing their advertisers. So yes, excessive tobacco use. That's what it's under. Excessive tobacco use. What's our rate? It's -6 right now. Okay, it's not horrible. It's not great. Well, a lot has changed. I think we are linked. I'll get you to dance in a few months. Nice, Doobs. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, when you go in, so Doobs, what happens is when you go in to hit the resub button, down at the very bottom, there'll be a little box that you'll check that'll say, use my Twitch Prime sub. And then once you check that and use it, if you go to sub at any time on another channel or whatever, or even to sub to my channel again, it'll tell you down there what date it is available on. Like, it'll tell you your Prime resub will be available on blah 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 date. And usually I think it's either 30 or 31 months out, or 31 days out from the last time you did it. So, well, that's, you know what, Blur, that's my biggest gripe against Twitch is that content like that is promoted on the front page, and it should not be. The first thing people who are brand new to Twitch should not see is most of the stuff they have on their front page. That stuff should just not be there, period. It should not. There's the matches, by the way. This is the new match spawn, but as you can see, they're invisible. They're invisible matches, so you have to kind of scan around in here. This is the new match spawn in Forlorn Muskeg, by the way. If you can't find matches in Forlorn Muskeg, this is where they're at. Just letting you know.
Feels like a lot of gear.
Less than 1% of everything won are doing things just for you. What do you mean, Wildane? What you mean, darling? I'm waiting for some company just to ignore all guidelines for advertising and make fat bank for content creators that others find unsuitable. The thing is, though, that it's been proven they can't. That's the thing is the people that are watching those content creators generally do not spend anything other than money on those content creators. They are not a good base of customers. That's the problem that they found. Is they've tried that. They've tried that and it doesn't work very well. So yeah, I think some of them would like to, but unfortunately for them, most of it doesn't work out very well. Fishing is borked. Oh, okay. Yeah, fishing's kind of borked right now. Now, fishing with the fishing tip up is not. Am I Canadian? No. I live down in the U.S. I'm a little southboard. I live down in Oregon. Where we do have electricity. I'm just letting you know. We do have electricity. We just call it electricity though, because that's what it is. It's just electricity. Yeah, the fishing tip thing is the only thing that works to fish now. And you get no fishing skill ups from it either. What's in the purple cups? That's a secret. That's a secret. What's in? You are wanting to know what's in the purple cups? Oh, you want the ancient secrets of the Padawans, don't you? That's what you want. You want the ancient secrets, the ancient knowledge. Can I not put my bedroll anywhere around here at all? Okay, I put my bedroll right there. Okay. That's awkward. There we go. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Let's drink our cup of coffee. And we're leaving. We're heading out. I don't even know if my torch is gonna last. We may have to go to Mystery Lake. I think we might. Just to get out of this place. And then backdoor our way in through the Trapper's Cabin to Mountain Town. I think that's probably the way we're gonna have to go. Number one, because I hate crossing my path if I can help it early game. Number two, because it's dark as hell, and I know I gotta get off the Muskeg tonight. Jedi Survivor for me was a little underwhelming, to be honest. It was a little underwhelming. I mean, it was okay, don't get me wrong. It just... Really? Seriously? It just, for me, was a little underwhelming. I don't know. And to be honest, it didn't draw much of an audience. Nobody seemed to really care. Other than the initial sort of hype around the game, it didn't draw... It was a very low audience game, and so I was just kind of like... Yeah, I'll play other stuff. And there was a lot of other stuff at that point that I was more interested in playing too. So can't say I recommend or not recommend it. I'll probably finish it up as a YouTube stream or something. But it just, audience-wise, was not very popular. I mean, there were some people who really liked it, but for the majority of the audience just was kind of like, meh. Now, who's leaving torches around here? Oh, that's actually a good torch. Oh, wait, that's a good torch. Never mind. But yeah, I mean, I really liked the first game. The second one, I just was kind of, I was okay on. Take it or leave it. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it, though. Yeah, random 100% torch in the middle of a snowbank. I honestly, Hallis, Honestly, I thought I'd walked over something that I had already looted. I thought I was walking over one of my own torches that I had dropped in the snow. That's what I thought was happening. Did I really go overweight again? Picking up rose hips. Watch it. Don't watch Forensic Files. It's a horrible show. My friend was addicted to that show, and it made her think everybody in the world was a horrible, amazingly that every guy was gonna kill his wife, and people were just horrible people all over. I was like, yeah, there's horrible people out there, but most people are not that way. Those are the exceptions to the rule. You have a country of 300 million people, you're gonna have even if it's 0.005% of the people are that way. That's still a good substantial number. That's thousands and thousands of episodes of that show. And she'd always be like, well, they have new episodes coming out all the time, so there's lots of people like that. And I'm like, well, yeah. If you want to pick and choose, you can find horrible people. Oh, Jesus criminy, holy hell. No, I do not want to drop in the water again. Thank you very much. No. Hey, Blueberry, it's going pretty good, man. It's going pretty good. Ooh, it's almost time, boys and girls. We're gonna be doing some stream team stuff tonight. Me and Gameslift, we started our own stream team, and we have a lot of wonderful members of it. A few of them are gonna be joining us tonight. We're gonna be playing a little bit of Pummel Party, it sounds like, which is gonna be fun. And yes, there's a schedule for the rest of this week. Now, next week I am going to be off. I'm going to be marking those on Sunday as on vacation streams. So I will be off on those days.
My fingers feel numb.
I know they do, bud. Just want to see if the snow shelter was down there, and it's not. See if the snow shelter was there. Yeah, I'm in Forlorn. I'm into Forlorn. Yeah, I'm into Forlorn. The Forlorn is very forlorn. We're trying to get out of the Forlorn. Gotta get out of the Forlorn. Right now, we're just trying to get some people together for, we're just trying to get some of the streamers together for Pummel Party, so. We've been playing a bunch of Goose Goose Duck, which is fun. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but you can only do so much in one game before I just get tired of it. For a while there, it was Among Us. Then the game of the week was Fall Guys. Hey! Hey! At least we can warm up for a couple hours, right? Maybe? Hey, look at that! Alright, we'll just sleep an hour at a time. Bears can't actually attack you. Believe it or not. "18 days, boys and girls. 18 days in a snow shelter. Alrighty, well, I am going to jump on the old Discord here. Because our stream team should be getting together here very soon. I have not faded into the long dark. No! Stop it! Stop it. Where's Games at? Is he in the Pause Fellowship? Is he his own? Okay, I'm confused now. I'm confused. Well, I'm gonna go into the Pause Fellowship lobby there, and I guess we'll wait and see if he's here. And we'll just play till he comes in. And then when he comes in, I'm going to be taking a quick little bathroom break, and then we'll be back and we'll do some party games with Gameslift and me. And he says we have a couple people who are going to join us tonight. Oh, yeah. And then Mandy, Mind Over Mandy's going to, no, Mind Over Mandy's not going to be there tonight. No. Oh. Make me sad. I'm just thinking we need to do it another night when not everybody's busy. Friday nights. We thought Friday nights for stream team night would be great, because most people would be, you know, streaming and stuff. But unfortunately, a lot of streamers are doing other stuff Friday nights, and they're not available. Like Red 5 never has a Friday night available. So Gameslift and I are considering moving stream team nights to another night sometime, where we could get more stream team members in. Because we sort of want stream team nights to be like sort of a showcase of different streamers that we have, you know, in the community. Like Mind Over Mandy and Red 5, Jarl of Goats, Pandasaurus Rex, you know, one and only. Super Cubby's one of our newest members of the stream team as well. You know, I highly recommend all of our stream team members. They're all really, really super awesome, super great content creators here on Twitch. And we were hoping to sort of make it sort of like a little showcase where we could all get together, play some games, introduce our communities to each other, you know, and just have some fun. But yeah, you know, stuff doesn't always work out. Doesn't always work out like you plan. So, you know, we're just doing our thing. Hey, look at that. We made it through the night in this rusty, busted snow shelter. That is freaking awesome. That is freaking awesome. Okay, I'm a little overweight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little overweight. I feel self-conscious about it. I do feel self-conscious about it, so don't get me wrong. I got a lot of cattails on me though. I have no regrets. No regrets for that. No regrets at all. I got 50 matches too. All at 83%, oddly. Oddly, all my matches are at 83. Oh, I do have the firewood on me too. I'm perfect. Yeah, just ask. Don't ask my ex-wife or my ex-girlfriend about that. Don't ask them that question. That's for damn sure. Oh, guess what? I have a bow now. Come at me, biatches. And I really mean that, because they are. But how you doing, Hawkeye? Are you gonna be joining us for a little pummeling tonight, by chance? It's a lot of fun. Games. The trick is, Hawkeye, when we play, we must defeat Gameslift in the mini games. I don't care who wins. Other than Gameslift cannot win. Other than Gameslift can't win. That's the whole thing. The hot tub stream was called. Yeah, my hot tub stream was called off. I was gonna do a hot tub stream tomorrow morning on YouTube, but I can't. Is that because Games cheats so much? Yeah, it is. It is. I think it's he has mod hacks. He has mod hacks or something. I don't know. Because he's the host of the game. He cheats too much. I think it is. So, Hawkeye, what we're going to be doing is if we can get enough people who want to get together for Pummel Party, We're probably gonna like try to get some copies for people, but yeah, we're trying to get we're also trying to figure out if there's a better night to do stream team night or better time, day, whatever to do stream team type thing, or more people would be available and you know be up to doing it, because unfortunately Friday nights haven't really worked out. I mean, it works out okay, but it doesn't really work out. It's like I was telling chat, we sort of wanted to more showcase some of our other streamers and stuff, and it's usually me, GamesLift, and maybe one or two other people. That's it. I'd even like it if we get like consistently like 5 or 6 people. I mean, I don't even want like everybody to show up. If we could just get like 5 or 6, it would be awesome. But sometimes we have a hard time pulling 3. And that's including me and GamesLift. That's including me and Games. We have a hard time pulling 3 people. Or 4. So. Everybody's got their own schedules, though. You know, that's the thing. It's like, we aren't ever going to be hard-ass about it. Be like, well, if you're in the stream team, you gotta be here at a certain time and do a certain thing. You know, that's not that. Yeah, sometimes Tylea gets in there too. We just don't want it to ever be like that. I mean, that's the thing, is we want it to be a convenient thing where it just kind of is a loose organization of fellow content creators that kind of have the same, you know, kind of enjoy some of the same games, also do their own thing on the side as well. And you know, but we want it to be more loose based. We don't want to have any like hard rules or anything like that. Even massive streamers have a hard time finding people to play with. Well, they can find a lot of people to play with, but it's always, you know, is it going to be safe to play with them or not, too? And the bigger you are, the harder it is sometimes. Because there's some malicious people out there who would love to take down your channel for whatever reason. We just want to be douches about it. I have a message request. I don't know who this is. We have a mutual server. Oh, it's my server. Okay, I'll accept your DM. Why not? And I'll add you as a friend. I don't care. I don't care.
Hey, man.
Hey, Games, baby! Hello.
Hey, man.
How's it going?
Good. I'm looking at the new stuff that's in the creator dashboard.
Oh, yeah. The content thing. The content, whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes!
Oh.
Yes! Oh, that was perfect!
That's a Sea of Thieves clip.
Oh, high five! Oh.
Sea of Thieves
Always a good
clip.
time.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, generally, for content, the whole thing is all they're doing, the reason they're doing it is they just want to appease advertisers. That's all it is. It's just, it's an appeasement for advertisers, so that, because, I mean, when I watched the whole video, and they were really heavy on saying, well, we want our advertisers to be, you know, confident that their products won't be promoted on channels that are doing certain things, and blah blah blah, and you know, we aren't gonna punish people, you know, we aren't gonna like put out bans or anything like that if people, you know, don't label their stuff properly, but it's mainly gonna be all like, it sounds like mostly it's gonna be if people from your channel complain about content and that it's not labeled correctly, they'll take a look at it. Which, you know, makes me go, well, what if somebody, you know, starts a hate thing against somebody's channel and just decides to mass flag their channel? And they're like, well, if we see a certain number, you know, if like we have 50 complaints come in within, you know, a certain time period, we count those as one complaint. And I'm sitting there going, yeah, bull crap, you do.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And they're good. And they said that the most at least for right now, the most they'll do is that, say, like, you have excessive intoxication on your channel quite a bit, but you never label it at that as that. Well, they will just start forcibly labeling your channel as excessive intoxication until for like 30 days. So basically, they will start imposing a restriction on your channel for a certain amount of time. And the thing I took out of it mostly was that they're mainly doing this for the just chatting area, because just chatting, whether we want to like it or not, is one of the biggest watched channels on Twitch. And it also is one of the most wild west places on Twitch, where it could just be a guy talking politics, it could be a half-naked girl sitting in a hot tub or laying on her bed talking to chat. You never know. And so they want to make it so that advertisers feel safe in the just chatting space, you know, with the content that's there. And I think that's what they're mainly going for, because that is a huge area that's, I have a feeling there's some advertisers that are just like, we don't want our ads to ever show up in just chatting, period. We don't care. We've had too much backlash from it. You know, we just don't want it. Because it is the wild west. I mean, if I'm streaming The Long Dark, they pretty much know what they're getting. I mean, we'll drop the S-bomb every once in a while, or, you know, maybe somebody will swear, but it's not going to be like half-naked people running across the screen.
Yeah. I get that then. Okay.
So that's what I took away. And honestly, small channels like us games, we're never going to have a problem. It sounds like it's all going to be reported stuff, that they're not going to be sitting there monitoring channels. They're going to take it off of reports. Like if somebody comes into your channel and goes, man, he was drunk off his ass the entire channel, you know, and he was swearing F-bombs every other word, you know, it was crazy, and they you know, but he was just not, you know, he didn't have any of that labeled. Then they'll probably take a look at it, and they said at first they'll just send you a message saying, hey, we got some reports of your channel, we just wanted to let you know you really need to follow these guidelines and label your channel appropriately. And they did this, I think, mainly too because they've had the mature thing on here forever, but it's you know, it's not a real good indication of what the channel's about. I mean, usually if there's going to be a lot of swearing in a game or something, I'll just put it on mature because I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'll put it on mature. I'm usually, it's to what I've found out is if you're a low level streamer, you basically can do whatever you want. Because they just don't give two shits to you. Because the only way you can get noted, it's not like it's like YouTube where they have an algorithm. Yeah, they don't have an algorithm or bots checking everything.
You can literally do whatever you want to do.
SH at hash.
Do whatever. Like I think I told you the story about the girl that was literally having sex on stream.
Oh yeah. Hold on one second. Games. Dubes, thank you for the $20 tip, dude. With the SH ampersand hashtag. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that very much. Anyway, what were you saying, Games?
It's
the girl having sex on camera.
The girl literally was having sex right on camera, and she did like 2 straight streams in a row. And then the worst part about it is she got banned for a week. And because of the publicizing and all this stuff, guess what? That helped her out.
She blew up.
She blew up.
She should have been that's a permaban in my mind. She should never appear on the platform ever again. In my mind.
She did it on purpose, and then next thing you know, she's like, "Oh, look at me!" And of course she's not gonna do it again because it's like, well, why would I do it again?
She already got her. She already got her
2.4 thousand. Yeah, she got 2,400,000 people watching her at a time. So
QB Junkie is in stream. How you doing, QB? How's it going, buddy? Hey, QB Junkie, got a question for you, man. I don't know if you're part of a stream team or not, but dude, you're like my brother from a motorcycle riding mother, and I'd love to have you in our stream team sometime if you wanted to. QB plays a lot of 7 Days to Die. Oh my God, Jarl with the